Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Maverick 60, Dragon 60. Go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. They're taking a shot on this first play. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Bills are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
What is up?
Give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's going to have about 2 with 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, Williams to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And he's got a free play here. Completed over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Hey, volunteer.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
What is going on?
Give left side to James. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Shamrocks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line. He has it, and he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1, 8-7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for first down. Drive starts with a carry by White. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Williams on first down. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First down, Williams. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they do.
He puts him in with this one, right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Derwin James picks it. And the Bills get it back after making their third first-half interception. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Victorious, that's 19 Lions, Viking 18.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
What offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll give him a first down.
I try to remind you at time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throw left side, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play, and it sets up first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 86, come on, set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Play action. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Richardson to throw again. He beams one deep right side. He's got it down the sideline. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown.
Go.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
1st down throw by Williams. On the right side, finds Beck. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Williams to throw on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Running back, motioning right. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd down, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Okay.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
On the deep ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 7. Come 19. Dragon 6. Trap 50. Trap 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Hold it ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Start. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll air it out on third. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Tag. Count to 6. Ready.
They'll throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost... Ended in disaster. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. It's a give to White. Shoots away from one. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
From the red zone on first. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Cut out left. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that gives them the first. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Shamrocks with 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. It's short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Come on, come on.
From the red zone now. Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No. Couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's Wentz. And Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, Williams. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Williams throwing on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
And they pick him up again! The 50! 30! He's at the 10! And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Here's Luke for the point after. Rush coming off the edge, and they broke it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Devin Duvernay to return it.
Devin Duvernay returning. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Here we Panther up. Buffalo. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. And nothing to it after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
For a Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Out of the pistol, here's White. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Richardson's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. The give now to White. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check, and his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set.
They've got first down from the 31.
60 Maverick. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And they'll have first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 77 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey.
Richardson now on second and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. With enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready.
They'll throw. Third and long. He's trying to go deep again. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the jump.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Panther, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Up the middle, here goes White. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down. Here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 Maverick, 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on third. Over the screen, they hint it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffed out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Pack the 60.
First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
They think they hand it off now. Richardson lasers this one deep. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Shamrocks put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. It seems like a lot of the time, Rob, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams set to pass. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Williams. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Shamrocks will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, pioneer, 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Shamrocks parlay the interception into points.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And his pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus. But you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. And downfield, and he finds Besh. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on 1st. That's complete. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. All set now. 1st and 10. Kirk comes in motion right. 1st down throw by Williams. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Shamrocks have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. They've got possession just 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Hinton. And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. This connects for Higgins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 60. Ready?
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown! The Shamrocks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Richardson's going to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. James picks it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it.